So I'm doing a recording now. I'm also gonna set a timer on my phone before I actually, like an alarm, I mean, cause my job closed early today. Uh, but I still have a party that I need to work. At least right now, I still need to work it. Um, I'll turn on my ringer also. No, I won't. I don't want to be bugged by like a whole bunch of text notifications. But I work at pool. The pool closed early today. I don't know why they even opened. It was gonna rain all day no matter what. Um, I don't think that that's right. I don't think that weather's right. Because it says it's supposed to be thunderstorming right now, and it's not thunderstorming. All right. So last time we got the villager breeder done, right? I added a couple mods. Namely, I added a better pale garden because I don't know. I've never done anything with the pale garden, and I wanted something to do, something like a little something extra. And then I was talking about adding the chunk loader, which can load in areas that are otherwise going to be not loaded in. Um, Man, it sucks that my cleric died. And I wish my cleric didn't die, because then I could just, buy more ender pearls, but whatever. I guess whenever I get this enderman farm, like, underway, I'll be able to, have plenty of ender pearls. Um, oh hey, I have an ender pearl. Okay, so I can at least make a tier 1, right? Hell, I could get all the way up to tier 5. So, I think that's what I'll do, and I'll just leave that here, so that I forgot I had that. Now both of those open, which is really nice. Um, put all this in here. And throw all this in here, and put that in there, and put this in there. Actually, take this back out. Do I have any? I do. Grab. I know I have more lapis somewhere, or I thought I did. Apparently, I don't. Oh. I was like, what the hell just happened? I added a thing called visual workbench. And I guess that just replaced the workbench. Yeah, I'll do the same with that. And the same will be done with that. And basically what that does is now those two are going to stay in there. And I was just bring the chest here so that I could put lapis in there. Boom. So, for a tier 1, 4 iron, an ender pearl, and 4 obsidian. What do I need for the gold? I need blaze powder. I have blaze powder. Or I have blaze rods, so you can use for blaze powder. There. I go here, and then I go here, and I make this. And then I make this. And then I thought I'd grab my ad cylinder. And then I grab this. Okay. Why did I put that in there? I need that. No, I didn't. Damn it. I thought I had coal or iron cooking. I didn't. Okay, I still have a stack. That's good. Okay. And what I'm gonna do with this. Oh. Man. My aim sucks. I probably shouldn't be killing all of these, and I should probably, like, save one if I can. Okay. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna make a boat also. Alright. Which one of you wants to pick up this iron helmet? Come on, guys. If one of you pick it up, that person, whoever picks it up, okay, you picked it up, good. Now, get in the boat. You are our lucky survivor. You will be named Bob. Now, Bob's gonna stay there, forever. Here's what I'll do right now. We'll just walk over here. I thought I had a piece of spruce already there, but I didn't. And that's whatever. I'll put this right here. And I'll just load everything that I can. Boom. Now, here's the thing. Here's the coinky dink. I want to move the zombie into like a protected area. Oh, hey, a carrot. I was talking about that. Oh, that was a leader zombie. Oh my god. I haven't encountered a zombie leader before. Fuck, man. I was like, the cat zombie has 50 HP. So I'm gonna move this zombie somewhere where hopefully it won't agitate these villagers, i.e. into one of their old houses. And I'm gonna block them off in here. And that's just where he's gonna be until I make an infection chamber. Hey, bud. Do me a favor and, like, don't be a piece of shit to me. See, I asked you not to be a piece of shit to me, and then you immediately start being a piece of shit to me. I think it's stupid that boats can't go up literally the smallest gap possible of a block. I'm the only reason you are still alive right now. The fact that you are attacking me, that you're doing this, it's insulting. Okay. You're just gonna stay right here where you can't agitate any villagers or get killed. I'll just label this zombie house. So, villager breeder. Oh, I also had to trade cycling, didn't I? So, let me grab some of these potatoes. Hey, man. I'm the one who planted them. I'm the one who gets to harvest them. There we go. Let's get that guy locked into potatoes. And I'm gonna do that for all of them. I.e., do that, meaning interact with them until I can trade. Or harvesting a whole bunch of potatoes and then interacting with them until I can trade. My goodness. So I'm gonna harvest all these potatoes. Potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. Yeah, you guys are having so much fun on those beds, aren't you? Stop. And then as soon as I have all these harvested, I'm gonna replant from everywhere that I've taken. And then I'm gonna go get everyone locked onto potato trades. And that'll be a good, like, starting source for, emeralds. Because I know, like, I have pumpkins and watermelons, and I can set those up for trade, right? Um, but that would have me, like, make a big trading hall. And I haven't made my trading hall yet. And I don't plan on making one until, like, I have max gear. I don't know how I'm gonna end this series, or if I ever am gonna end this series. This could just be like a dicking around doing whatever series, and just have it be a forever series. But I don't know. I need to set like an ultimate goal, an ultimate thing for me to do. Because I already beat the dragon. I think my ultimate goal will be to like get max netherite gear, or maybe to get every enchantment, something like that, or not every enchantment, but every advancement. You know, something that takes like a long time. So that would be like it's a bit difficult, I imagine, at least a little bit difficult. We're a glowing pumpkin. Fill a bucket of lava, block an arrow, and then cure a zombie villager. And then that is the main Minecraft advancements done. And then I get to husbandry, which requires me to eat everything that is edible. Well, I could get 2 of those right now, because I don't think I've eaten this. And I definitely haven't eaten this. Alright, so I scroll up, and boom, 8. Go to you, I already traded with you, go to you. There we go. So, emeralds, 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 emeralds. Okay. So you leveled up. So what? Yeah, now you sell me apples. And that's actually something that I really need. Thank you for signing your people up for being constantly zombified and then unzombified for all eternity. I also know that there's like an achievement for breeding every single possible animal. I mean, like, I'm gonna make full netherite because, like, I'm pretty sure just in general that's an achievement. Is, yeah, cover me with debris, get a full set of netherite armor. And there's also one for exploring every single biome in the nether. Which I've been to every one except for the warped forest. I'm pretty sure. But that's gonna be, I'm gonna hold off on, like, major nether explorations. Because, I don't know if, if you're watching this, I don't know if you've seen the episode where I went to the nether. But it fucking sucks. I hate the nether. Okay, now. Alright. Let me search up a tutorial on how to make an enderman farm. And I'll put that in the description. How to make an enderman farm. Java edition 26.1.2.
I'm known for making Minecraft's best enderman farms and using your critters.
Okay. Material list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks of your building block, it appears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks of leaves. So let me get the leaves and then I'll get my building blocks. What do I want my See, people hate on diorite also, and I do understand diorite a bit more than cobblestone, because I'll be honest, diorite is a bit ugly. But you know what isn't a bit ugly? Polished diorite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, no. I like polished diorite. It feels like marble to me. So there's my building blocks. And then I need leaves. I don't know why they use leaves. I don't know if it's like Endermen can't spawn on leaves or what, but they use leaves to like build out. I already have 12. Wow. So in theory, I could just put those there. And I grab both my pairs of shears. And maybe that's enough, maybe not. I'll bring some iron just in case. I'm just gonna go out here. I'm gonna assault some trees. And take all their leaves. Oh, another mod I added. It makes leaves decay faster whenever I mine a tree. Because I've never been a fan of floating leaves. Never will be a fan of floating leaves. One time I played on a server with the people who sat at my lunch table in high school. And, this one person would always leave trees just floating To the point that they like made it part of their house. That they were just leaving trees floating. And oh my goodness, it upsets me. Why do you do this? Why is this done? Yeah, I need to get getting these outer leaves first. Because of that mod, though. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm basically already there. If you think about it. Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. Anyone else? No? Good. Piss off. I don't know. Top of the priority list right now, other than the Enderman farm, is mending. Uh, and then after that is netherite. I'll be honest, I don't quite see the point of getting netherite in a single player world other than like bragging rights. Because it's like, it's not going to do anything for you, really. Not in single player world. I mean, I guess it gives you knockback resistance, but like, it's just, I don't think it's like that significant of a buff in a single player world. But I guess it's like part of the game. It's just getting more and more menial buffs. Um, but like, I don't know. I don't see a. I just personally don't quite see a point in it. All right. I'll make another pair of shears, I guess. Five. 62, 63, 64. There you go. 7 stacks of leaves. And then I'll grab some extra in case I misplace and drop into the void. Something else I'm probably gonna do while I make this is like take off my armor and like only use iron kind of tools to build because the void really fucking scares me. I should have added a forgiving void, but hindsight is 2020. Um, and the only other mod that I probably, or the only other thing that I really want or need for this would be like a shulker box, so I can keep all the materials in one place. But I'm gonna go grab one of those mine carts. Shoot, yeah, fuck you. I bet you feel so smart right now. I bet you're just thinking, I'm going to sit inside of this uh, house and I won't bed. And then you saw me and like a fucking fool, you went, I'm going to shoot him. And so you got up and you tried to shoot me and you immediately, got killed, died. Name tag. You need a name tag for something. If I had to guess, it's probably like the Endermite. Uh, Young Sheldon. You guys seen that show? It's pretty silly. It's a pretty silly show. Uh, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Young Sheldon. I'll admit it. Oh yeah, I added sorting, so now my chests don't have to look like absolute dog shit. It's a beautiful day. Um, Another spider. I don't know. I want to. Despite my better judgment, I'm gonna go to the end. And I'm gonna explore. And I'm gonna look for a in city. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of wood first, so I can make a chest and put these building materials in it. Oh man, all these trees don't have leaves on it. Must be hero Brian. You're supposed to be a hero, Brian. Hero Brian. I like that name. Can't wait for that one-liner be dropped in the Minecraft movie. No, because they have like a new person who looks a lot like Steve. Um, and I think they were like the original choice too, but they just couldn't at the time. And it makes me think that they're actually going to have Hero Brian be like a plot point, which would be hilarious. Because the only other thing that could be in my eyes is like Steve's dad or something. But, like there's no reason for that. I guess. I guess you could be like, oh, Steve has family trauma, right? But like, what's the purpose in this? This is a silly. Oh, he's gone. He teleported all around. And then before I can get the actual final swing on him, he disappears. Disrespectful. I'm gonna have to get an ender pearl before I like get in there. Because you have to either ender pearl or crouch in. I guess what I could have done is put a like just broken that portal up there and put another portal down here next to the end portal. But hindsight is 2020, and I already mined out this tunnel, so by God, I'm gonna put this tunnel to use. I really do wonder what causes end flashes. Such an interesting concept. I don't think I can kill them with my sword because they're just teleporting away and then not coming back. Oh, cool. Prove me wrong after I hit another one. Ow. Asshole. You know what I should have brought? Is a water bucket. My god, they fucking hurt. I have prop 4 on 2 pieces of my armor, and they really fucking hurt still. I should probably be waiting until I, like, am actually fully regenerated before I attack these guys, but, like, that would imply that I'm smart and that I think before I act. Look for the eye. Oh my god, remember me saying that would imply that I'm smart and I think before I act? Yeah. Oh, what if we have this thing generate not over top the end island? What if we generate it right all the way out and into the void? That'd be so cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would be cool. My name is Jens, and I agree. My name is Jeb, and I agree. Yes, my name is Jens. I think that this is very cool. Okay. The fuck? Okay, yeah, just spit me out in the middle of the fucking end boonies. Cool. Yeah, I don't have enough blocks to, like, bridge anywhere. So I'm gonna have to go back up here. So that I can ender pearl back through. Oh my god, I fucking hate this place. So that I can go and get more blocks. God, I fucking hate the end. I don't hate the end as much as I hate the nether. I think the end is actually, like, way cooler than the nether. Um, but, like, it's also way, 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 way scarier than the nether. Oh my god. Okay. Just give me 2 ender pearls. My goodness. Get me out of here. Ugh. That place fucking sucks. Okay. You know what mod I really like, and what mod I wish, like, because, like, I guess it has, like, some lore, but it doesn't have, like, a whole bunch of lore. Um, I wish that, like, Dimensional Doors was, like, a lot more than what it was. Because, like, don't get me wrong, like, going from dimension to dimension, like, there's clear story to be had. Like, it's nice, especially with, like, the organization or whatever. But it's just, it feels like there could be so much more, and there isn't. And that's really sad. So, I have, this is stacking 17 logs, so a stack and 4 stacks of planks. I'm doing all this simply, mainly for what do you call it? A shulker box. Now, if I could get a elytra also, that would be pretty dang sweet. Sweet, right? But elytra is not the main goal here. My main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. You ever seen that video? That guy, that silly guy. All right. So I go back through. I think first and foremost, since I have a lot more wood now, you look for the eye. Christ, this is really fucking scary. First and foremost, is I'm going to stuff here. To build a ledge all around it because it fucking scares me. Okay, yeah, that's cute. Do kind of the same thing here. Okay. I love that I'm not close to either of these big islands. in Highland. Okay, so tell me why they have uh like biomes for the end. Like you have the end. What the fuck's going on over here? How's this loaded right here? I don't fucking know. But I don't know. I don't know, man. I should have also brought firework rockets. I didn't want to add Explorer's Compass because I don't know. It feels like part of the game is trying to find these structures, right? But part of me is regretting that also. I just have a whole lot of regrets right now. Part of me is regretting that also because I know that it can take like ages and ages and ages to find a in city. Look for the eye. Not much. I know this is not entertaining to watch and this is very boring, but uh I really don't want to lose all my shit. I don't want to farm XP without like a half decent XP farm. And you know what? If I really have to, I can just haul the shit from point A to point B, right? But I'd rather not. Yeah, make this feel at least a little like an actual build. Okay. Now, if I were lucky, it could be one of these here, but that would mean I would have to be, lucky, which I am not. I have no clue why the pool opened today. Um, because like no matter what, we were gonna close. It was gonna fucking rain. Nobody was gonna. We had two people come, and they were in a group. It was like a mom and her kid, and the it was literally pouring the rain and thundering and all that shit. Uh, and they came in. We couldn't let them into the pool because it was thundering and lightninging. Um, and so the person, so like they just left, right? Because like, what else are you supposed to do? I think there's a I think I saw. Yeah, I think right here they can connect at least a little bit, if not uh entirely vertically, a little bit horizontally, or entirely horizontally, a little bit vertically. Um, I don't know. I understand the point of the end is that it's supposed to feel like empty and barren, right? It's supposed to feel alien, right? I mean, that's why Endstone looks the way it does. It's because it is an inverted cobblestone texture, which makes it feel familiar, but uh, like something has been lost in translation, right? Uh, but the problem therein lies that it's while it pulls off this very alien barren feel, um, it's not very entertaining or fun to interact with, to walk through, to live in. I thought I just about walked off an edge. This whole fucking place gives me anxiety. Um, like, you get to the end, you go to an end city, you get the elytra. Once you have that, once you've done those things, once you have that, you're done. You don't have to be here anymore. And most people don't want to be here anymore, so they leave and they don't come back. Even with the nether, some people will like base in the nether now that it's like livable. I mean, not many people do, but like the nether update made it livable. Like you could live in the nether if you wanted to. And I think an end update should do something similar, wherein if you wanted to, if you really, really wanted to, you could. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry. That I didn't see that on my mini map before. Um, if you really, really wanted to, you could live in the end. Should you? I don't fucking know. Probably not. But if you so chose, if the desire was in your heart, you could. And be that through like a bartering system or something like that with the enderman or otherwise. I don't really fucking care. But I feel like that's what an end update should do. Maybe add a few little fauna that you could find. Maybe add like end pigs. I think that would be like a funny mob, and I could fully imagine Mojang adding that. Just pigs, but they're end. Um, and then fucking as soon as you like, you could live here if you so chose to do that. I cannot tell if there's a ship on this one. That's like a ship. Okay, hold on. I can't tell if that's like an in-ship docking station, but that's a really odd place for an in-ship to be. It would make more sense if it were like out here. So maybe there's an in-ship at this one. I doubt it though, which is fine because again, like I said, I'm not here for an elytra. An elytra would be cool, but it is not what I'm here for. The fact that there's even an in city this close is like baffling, um, and like really good, right? So I'm not complaining. I just wanted shulker shells. I think technically you can make a shulker farm, but I don't want to make a shulker farm because I think you have to get like really, really technical with it. Because like shulkers can duplicate themselves if they hit themselves with if they get hit by one of their own projectiles. Um, and that's like the only way you can get more shulkers other than like finding in cities. So technically shulkers aren't a finite resource, but it's like they aren't a finite resource asterisk. Right? If you know what I'm saying there. I'm gonna get to these smaller end islands that are just over here. And then I'll like build up to them or whatever. I don't think I have to actually. Um, and then I'll build from them to the to that big end island. There is an end ship. Okay. So that means I have like, I'm set. I get here, I get the shit that I need, and then I get the fuck out, and I never have to come back here again. Which, again, is criticism of the end. Don't take what I'm saying as like, I'm happy that this is the case, because I'm really not. I do not think that any biome should be like, man, I get in here, I get what I need, and I get the fuck out, and I never come back, right? But that's how I feel. That's how I feel about the end. That's how I feel about the nether. And maybe it's just that I don't like those biomes, right? Maybe it's just like, oh, I don't like fucking Minecraft, right? Maybe that's how people interpret it. But I think I do. I mean, I've played the game since I was a fucking baby, right? I mean, not literal baby, but like hyper hyperbole baby, right? Being hyperbolic when I say that. That's what I mean. Um, and so I don't know. Like, I don't think that a biome, I don't think that a game should make you feel like, man, I just want to get the fuck out of here in a biome or otherwise. You should want to explore. You should want to go around and see more of the world, right? Because that's how I feel about the overworld. Like, I want to explore the overworld. Um, and even with the nether, like, even where there isn't so much to do, like, the biggest thing that makes me want to get the hell out of the nether as soon as possible is just, uh, the You're not open. You're not supposed to shoot while you're not open. That's not fair. Do you think that shulkers are like golems also? Or do you think they're more like shellfish, like mollusks? Hold on. Alright, I'm back. My sister is calling me. I do not think those used to be that easy to hit. Oh shit. I think they used to be way harder to hit. I mean, oh, I forgot that breaking the block beneath them makes them teleport also. Oops. I don't know where he went. Oh, that's. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Well, there's one of two that I need. Yeah, these. Like, I remember. Yeah. I remember these projectiles being way harder to dodge. Oh, damn it. Good one. Okay. My goodness. Oh, I didn't know that they put diamond spears in these now. Man, if only I could remove curses from armor, because otherwise that would be like the perfect thing. But because I could like just combine it with my leggings. I mean, like I guess I still could, but like the fact that I wouldn't be able to take it off means that I would never be able to get it up to netherite until they break. And because they're unbreaking 3, they would take forever to break. Damn it. Bastards. Oh shit. Shit. Yeah. Good job. You hit me. And now I'm gonna come over to you. Iron and gold. Okay, I have 4. I have plenty enough. So, somebody just shot at me. Yeah. So, I just have to figure out where this in ship is. Yeah, huh? This is a very odd generation. At least I feel like it's very odd generation. Oh fuck, this is a terrible place to be hit. Terrible. That was a terrible fucking place to get hit. Oh my god. Get back fucking underneath here. I'm just gonna fucking mine this until I figure out where they are. Where the fuck is the other one? Yep. I wonder if this is a duplicate one. Because I saw that one had particles on it. I see him up there. If I could trigger him, he could float me over to the ship. Shoot at me. Shoot at me. Shoot at me. See, they shoot multiple of these in a row, kind of like like blazes are. And blazes have always struck me as like artificial constructs, right? Um, and so these always have 2 for me. Nice one, chuckle nuts. Sharp 4, absolutely. I could just enchant that with this, and that would. Cool, sky's the limit. Fuck me. Where are you? Where's the other one? I know that there's like one more on this shit. Okay, as long as it doesn't hit me while I go and get this, that should be fine. Okay. Well, no time better than the present to use this, right? Yeah. Alright. Well, until I get mending, I guess I could just plan for some nights to not sleep to repair that. It does not feel safe running on this thing. I should really stop running on it then. But I won't, but I won't, but I won't. But I won't. Yeah. my amazing what do you call it? Improvisational singing capabilities. Yeah, I bet you're jealous. Why did you put whatever, whatever, man, whatever. I make a thing specifically so that I won't be on the very edge, and then you still spit me out the very edge. You know what? If I'm gonna do anything to the end, I'm just gonna flatten it out to like Y level. What's this? Like Y level 57, and then expand it out flat into a giant circle. You know what? Maybe that'll be one of my projects that I do. If I do that, though, I'm adding building wands because I do not want to place all that shit. I don't want to place all of it. But you know, I grabbed the dragon head for flexing rights. Bam, dragon head. You know what mod I wish they would finish? That I've like played and that I've loved for like so long. Fucking Twilight Forest. And I understand that right now they are what they're doing is they're like reworking all the bosses so that everything is at its highest capabilities before they release like the final part, right? But like at least give us an idea of what you're gonna do for the final boss is my thing. Like get me hyped for this final boss because right now I'm just sitting here and I'm like, how can I be sure that any of this wait is worth it's gonna be worth it, right? And maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just like a one of the hard to please, and maybe I'm asking a lot, right? But like even just a name for the boss, like your best proposed name, even like scrapped concept art for like what it could be, something so that people will see it and they'll be like, that looks cool. That's something that I want to fight. Kind of like what Calamity has done with Yaren and the other like final super bosses. Uh, well, I guess super boss, like what's his name, Xerox. Like show people the stuff so they'll look at it and they'll be like, whoa, this is really cool. Even have like a development plan available because like I'm in their Discord server, right? Specifically because I wanted to see if they had anything to say about the final boss because I want to know what the hell is happening with it, right? So, and I just they have your text channels where it's just tech support, wiki editing, forums, right? You have the announcements, uh, which is just talking about the Twilight Forest. The latest big thing was a collab between Tinker's Contract and Twilight Forest, right? And Tinker's Contract did make a comeback. It was in 2025, December 2025, but 2025 nonetheless. The last big update. That's fucking crazy to me, right? So you have like looking at the frequently asked questions. What version is the Twilight Forest currently being developed for? They're currently focusing on bringing it up to 26.x, right? Which I do really appreciate that they have had it from like beta to listen. This is not like me being like the Twilight Forest mod is terrible. Hashtag Twilight Forest mod is over, buddy. Right? I'm not saying that. I think the fucking Twilight Forest mod is amazing. I love it and I hold it so close to my heart, right? But I want to know When will X be finished / added? We will get to it. We work on content at our own pace, and there's no ETAs. Our current schedule looks like this, subject to change. Porting to the latest Minecraft version, World Gen Update 2, and then Highlands Plateau. Highlands Plateau is the final area, the final boss, right? It's like I just want to know what is going on. Like, give me concept art. That's all I want. That's the biggest thing that I want is just concept art so that I can be like, whoa, this is so cool. I'm so excited for this. And maybe that is asking a lot, especially because I feel like these people have been very private about what they want. And that is so fair because being private about it and because you want to be sure that you're putting out the best thing that you can and being worried that people are going to look at what you have and see an unfinished product and uh what's it called uh criticize you for an unfinished product. I fully understand the fear in that, right? But it's just I want to know. I don't know. Screaming into the void again, right? There we go. Brown and white. Okay, so now I have shulker boxes. So I can... Oh wait, I left all the resources that I had already grabbed over there. Okay, so... Yeah, okay. But I already have that. Why do they have the... Oh, they're making like a lava cast to get down to the very bottom. Careful if you're in hardcore mode. You should be at Y1, place ladders, and go to the top. You can also use scaffolding. On the top, remove the water. Go back, then go back down. Make a bridge with 2 stacks of leaves. You can also use glass or carpets on blocks. When it is done, make a 5x5 platform of leaves. Add these 2 block extensions opposite to the bridge, like this. Place 3 double chests here. Place 9 hoppers into them. Place carpets on the hoppers. Surround them with leaves. They speed up the video and it makes me like nervous because I think I'm gonna just watch them fall off. Place slabs like this.
If you are enjoying this video so far, make sure to leave.
Build up 2 blocks, add a leaf block, and make a 5x5 ring of leaves. Repeat this for 11 more rings. So there should be 12 rings total. When it is done, then build out 8 blocks. Fill in the rest of the platform. huh. Uh huh. Think about like the speed gift. That's how I feel right now. Place 8 trapdoors in the center. And that's because the mobs will like not. It's because the enderman won't recognize them as as not full blocks. Place a dirt block in the center and build up 3 blocks. Then place an iron bar. Build a 2x1 dirt floor above it. Surround it with a 2-block tall wall. Place a rail pointing towards the block above the iron bar. Start purling on the dirt block to spawn an endermite. It's 5% chance. I recommend wearing armor. Don't use thorns. Eat golden apples to heal faster. Place a name tag on it when it spawns. Place minecart. Get the enderman. Make sure the minecart is on the thing with the. Break the block below the minecart so it lands on the iron bar. Move any blocks of dirt left. Enderman will be attracted by the endermite and they'll just fall into the hole. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. How long is this video going right now? 117. Okay. I'll make this farm and then I'll end this. Alright. So, back to the resource list. I have my building blocks and I have my. So I still need ladders, water, and lava bucket, 9 hoppers, 9 carpet, an iron bar. Okay. Oh wait, no, I put it all here. I thought I put it all in there. Or over there in the chest I have at the end portal. So, diorite, leaves, minecart, rail, name tag. You can't put, yeah, you can't. Okay. So, I already have a bucket somewhere. I already have like 2 buckets somewhere. Alright. So, fuck it, I'll make another one. You wonder why I always say I need more iron. It's because I waste my iron on shit like that. So there's a water bucket. 8 trapdoors. Lots of ladders. Actually, I'm gonna gather the resources and then I'll call this episode there. And because I do have to go back to work a party soon. So and then whenever I get off the party, I'll record again, and that one will be me making um, the actual farm, and also starting on making a zombie villager uh, breeder curer, not breeder curer, and uh, you know I think you can make name tags now, can't you? I don't have it on me. Name tag. Yeah, it's just a piece. It's just a nugget and a piece of paper. So I could make a name tag and I could name the zombie. Um, oh, what if I do like the classic YouTuber thing, and I name them something like extremely offensive, and then I don't think about it, and then like whenever I actually become popular, people will find this video and they'll be like, "I can't believe people actually support this guy whenever he named a zombie this." I'm being satirical, by the way. I point out when I'm being satirical, and it's because media literacy is literally in the fucking toilet right now. I don't understand what happened to people's capability to understand jokes, understand what people are saying, but it's just disappeared. And I really don't think that it's like due to like what's it called? I don't think it's due to like autism or otherwise, and like people lacking social cues, right? I really don't think that's the case. Because that would imply that like far, far, far more people have like autism than I would ever fucking expect, right? Well, here goes 45 of my iron. I don't know. Maybe it's like a by area thing. 4 5. Because I know that my area, I've lived in the area I live in like my whole fucking life. And I'm like 90% sure, not saying this as an insult. Not saying this as oh, this is something to like make fun of, right? 90% sure a solid 60 to 65% of people in this area suffer from fetal alcohol syndrome. And I'm not saying that to be like insulting, to be rude. It's just uh it's just the way it is. Well, and I have to find out where I found a thing for my friend. I was letting my friends know because for some reason, my college is having an issue with their financial aid office where people are being like they don't have their what do you call it? Like their grants aren't being put through properly. Um, do I have everything? I don't think I do. I still need the bucket of lava. I guess I could make those golden apples heal faster. I need an iron bar. Oh, I do not mean to be burping. I don't know if the mic's picking that up. Um, it just hasn't informed people that hey, there's currently an issue with our system where it's telling people that we do not have their transcript. We have your transcript. That would be all they need to say. And then, like, if this issue persists, please be sure to email us and we will take care of it. Right? Um, because by saying that, then you're like, okay, cool. I'm I'm fine, and I can, and if I need to call, I can call, right? But they're not doing that. They are doing the opposite of that. They're just leaving people high and dry, hanging dry, right? And that's like, what the fuck? Because I looked at my financial aid. I only saw this because because they told me that I didn't have like all my stuff uh filed out. Um, and so I was like, what? And then I went to check it. Oh, hey, it went through now. Cool, sweet. Okay, it's fixed. Um, but where the hell is this? I'm trying to figure out where this is so I can tell my friend. Um, I go to account summary and scroll down to fall term 2026. Um, but like just a whole bunch of my stuff wasn't going through because they said they didn't have my they were saying that they didn't have my, what do you call it? You know, the thing, high school transcript. That's what it was. I couldn't remember the word. Um, oh, I need I need slabs. Um, they're saying they didn't have my high school transcript, and I was like, yeah, you do. I have been going here since high school, which doesn't really make sense from an outside perspective, and I realize that as I say that. My high school worked with this college to offer college classes in high school. Um, and so because of that, like I have been going to this college since like my senior year of high school. I got my English classes out of the way in high school, which I'm really glad for because that way I didn't have to deal with a whole bunch of stupid fucking bullshit that I would have had to deal with otherwise. Um, with these apples, but it's, I don't know. Like you have my high school transcript. My high school works with the college. Don't tell me that you don't have my high school transcript. I know you do. You fucking liars. So at first I was really upset because I was like, dude, they're just lying about this, and I'm not getting money for this. And I have already been stressed out enough about this. They tried taking away one of my other scholarships. This is not fucking right. And so, but it got fixed. This is the thing. At the end of the day, it got fixed, and it's no longer an issue. I'm pretty sure they re-granted me that scholarship that I thought they took, which they never emailed me about, by the way. That's something that really pissed me off. Was whenever they took it, I just got an email and they said, "Hey there, you didn't meet the requirements this year for your scholarship, so you're losing it." What? What? I go and check, and yeah, I didn't meet the qualifications, the things I was supposed to do, which I think it's called the Dean Scholar Grant. And I don't know how many other colleges do this, but basically it's 30, you have to have 30 credits total over 2 semesters. So you get 15 credits your fall semester and 15 credits your spring semester, right? I thought that I had 16 credits my fall semester and 14 my spring semester. So in total, I had 45. Or in total, I had 30. What the fuck am I saying? In total, I had 35. In total, I had 30, right? So, but that wasn't the case. Admittedly, that wasn't the case. However, my advisor never reached out to me to tell me that this was the case. They never sent me an email to tell me that this is the case. The first I'm hearing about me not having enough credits is whenever they're telling me that I lost this scholarship. Now, during this semester, I have gone through some shit, fucking started therapy because of it, right? Um, so I applied for an appeal. Now, I've been sitting on my ass around waiting for this appeal to go through and for them to be like, yeah, sure, okay, you can have your scholarship back, but don't let it happen again. Or for them to go, no, fuck you, kill yourself, right? Never got anything. Never got an email, never got anything back. So I look at my stuff. Oh, scholarship is back. Huh, okay. And I don't know if they ever took it off or if it's still going to be taken off or what. But like, I just wish that there was transparency. I just wish they would tell you what's going on because if they did, then I wouldn't have to be worried and stressed about it. Because like as soon because whenever I first found out, I was like distraught. I was like crying. I called my sister because she's the person who I go to for stuff like that. I was like, I don't know what to do. I can't afford this. I don't know. And she's like, we're going to figure it out. It's fine. You're fine. Right? And then later, okay, so this is all the materials. So that's all the materials gathered. I'm pretty sure. Let me run through it real quick. So a stack of this, 3 slabs, 6 chests, 9 carpets, 9 hoppers, water and lava, ladders, trap doors. I need trap doors. 8 trap doors. Okay. So trap doors, ladders, trap doors, iron bar, rail, building block dirt, and a minecart. And all of that is like the ender pearls aren't necessary, but I'm gonna get them while I'm there. Okay. So anyways, so let me finish. Like they never emailed me. They never told me. They never let me know. And like I just want transparency. I just want to know whether I'm going to have this or not. Because the first thing I did as soon as I like collected myself and was like, okay, what can I do so that I can guarantee that I have money so that I don't owe more money to this university than I already do? Because I've already taken out loans, though I've taken out loans with like, the US government and not the university. Either way, point is, how do I make sure that I don't have to owe more money to the university, to the government, right? And I was like, okay, I can do this and I can do this. And I figured it out and I got it fixed for myself, right? Um, but I don't know. I don't think it's much to ask for like transparency. I can re-roll. I can re-roll a thing. Oh my god. Okay, that's amazing. Sorry. That, that just completely astonished me being able to re-roll that. Okay. So I have all the stuff.